I want to start analyzing different business websites to improve my designs. So I want to start with Stripe because they handle it is a very big B2B business. I heard they have good website and I also find it very beautiful. So I want to analyze and they are updated to the point where they tell almost a story, like too much graphics and everything. But I feel the purpose of a website is to communicate something to the user and to make the user finish his work as fast as possible. For example, if you look at Stripe, the purpose of a person coming to Stripe is not appreciate its beauty or something like that. It is just figure out how they can integrate Stripe to their business. They can get verified and how they can get the API calls. And if they already know that, they just want to get those things and leave the website. So we should make it as easy as possible for the user. So usually for these kinds of things, I usually see the navigation first, and mostly I go to pricing section. So it is very easy to go pricing. Yeah, everything looks very clean, very intuitive. I also want to go in-depth analysis, like what is the purpose of each element and everything. So let's start with the home page. We analyze each element of it. I use PureRef to store all my inspirations. Maybe I will store Stripe images here. Let's go to it. Yeah, Figma will get updated and till then we'll see. There is a text. What is this? Preview Stripe products payments term start. Yeah. Hmm. So now let's analyze. So this whole is the nav bar. So this is nav bar. I wonder if I can log this to log this. This is nav bar and then M. This is V. So let's switch between M and V. So it will be M and V. So let's go to M. Now this is the hero text. Mostly maybe H1 or H2, something like that. This is CTA, call to request channel, and this is paragraph. Okay, and we have a UI image and a background gradient and this small preview. So these are the elements. So let us analyze what is the purpose of each element. So if you see for the nav bar, it has many other elements in it, like logo. I want to take navbar separately. Should we analyze navbar first? Navbar. Yeah, let us go from top to bottom. No, let us go by hierarchy. Spellings may be wrong, but it's fine. So first, when you go to the page, you see this one first. Next, I see this second. These two are of similar level. So 1, 3, 2, and this two. This is a small one. And finally, I see this 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. But this background, it can be considered as 0 because even though I can observe the background, but my focus is not going there. It is just like when you are watching a movie, you see something in the focus more rather than the background which is blurred. So similarly, when I automatically like ignore those backgrounds and I go for the text first, then I see the UI element and this everything. So let's go by order of priority. So first they wrote as financial infrastructure to grow your revenue. Finance. See, even if you zoom out also, you see this one somewhat clearly. Next you see this whole region and this region. So okay. Financial infrastructure to grow your business. Yeah, sure. REV and RE. Okay. Yeah. So this is the heading, and it is like singular. These two lines are of similar length, single word, single word. First of all, why did they choose these words like financial? So rather than this whole sentence, first when I come to the website, what I'm seeing is financial. So immediately I know it is something related to finance. Uh but before visiting the Stripe website itself, I usually know it is related to payment. So, but do I want to tell my customers it is finance? So maybe there are multiple websites with a similar name to Stripe or something. Then having finance will make it clear like we are the Stripe that is related to finance. Okay. Infrastructure, finance infrastructure to grow your business, to grow your revenue. I keep on saying business, 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 business. 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 I don't know business. Maybe business. Business. Most probably. So to grow your revenue, why are they using revenue instead of business? To grow your business means maybe it is a little bit vague, maybe business. Revenue means directly tells you about the cash flow. So maybe they are using revenue. Let's rewrite it. Try, yeah. And also I'm starting to understand it a little bit better. So first, if you take that, now if you start analyzing it, financial infrastructure is one. To grow is a verb, means action, what it does. So the does for you. Your revenue. Your revenue is this. Your revenue is it grows. What does it grow? Your revenue. So what it grows. So maybe I don't know if it is a file. Maybe this is noun. Rather than a verb, we can call it an action. So where is the eraser? Is the eraser? Eraser is shift backspace. Let's change that as well. So we go for this, then this, then this. Yeah. So here before I got a dot somewhere. It's fine. Yeah, here. This is also good. So what instead of verb, I would like to call it action. So this becomes what the action affects. So and this can be considered as industry, financial infrastructure, or description of the product. This is the description. Yeah, let's make it stripe, and this will be page. This will be page. So I think this tells us about the heading. Next, we see the image. So if you see the image, this image shows us the UI elements of the image. So let's take it separately. So let's go horizontally. Stripe. Yeah. How to minimize this? I don't. If anyone knows. Oh, nice. Yeah. So what we can see in this image is one is first. Let's lock it. So first, what we see is mobile UI, and back we see web UI. Okay, so they are showing responsiveness. Instead of one, you can say this is a point. Response. So the questions I am getting is mobile versus web Stripe customers. Yeah. So how much of their user base is mobile and how much is desktop? But I see it seems both are pretty important for them. So they are showing in the homepage itself. And I have checked the responsiveness of the website as well. It looks pretty clean. Uh, like it follows all the basic rules of design properly. So there is no extra effects or something. But just the text is always left aligned, and the images and everything are properly showcased. We'll see that as well. But first, let's focus on the web interface. So yeah, so there is this mobile interface and this. So and the mobile UI, it is showing the payment page. So Can see this whole is mobile UI, and another one is payment page. But the web UI, it is showing that, and it is showing analytics slash revenue. So it is showing the data. One is showing the payment, and another is showing the data. So both are not showing the same thing. So they are not showcasing like responsiveness, even though they are showcasing the responsiveness, but that is not their primary focus. They want to show two separate elements. Like one, they wanted to show both the payment page how it looks, because definitely everyone will go to this page. So they are showing the payment page how it looks, and their customers will see this page. So they are showing the UI of the Stripe analytics page as well, and one they showed for mobile and another one desktop, which also covers the purpose of showcasing their responsiveness. So ultimately they're saying we have the mobile app also sorted out, not app, maybe, yeah. So mobile side also. So here it is saying net volume yesterday. Okay, prices, not prices, that revenue. Yeah, the graph, net volume from sales, customer something. Updated. So yeah, ultimately they are showcasing the dashboard. This dashboard development uh, comes from their customer research and what their customers wanted to see. So we need to know, and this is a simple payment page. Most of the apps follow similar type of payment page, so it is consistent with that. Or they may have started this type of UI. I don't know, but it is better to be consistent with the other apps as well, because payment at those times we don't want to see something completely new. We want to be familiar with something, and like this card, or maybe in India UPI, something like that. So that is the image. So next we will, our focus is the nav bar and the paragraph. But I feel the nav bar has more priority. So we'll go for nav bar for next. I can do these also in separate pages, but that will be where so much wastage. Let's see. This is the logo. Okay, logo of the company, and products, solutions, developers, resources, pricing. This pricing is very important. And by keeping it at the last, I can easily see it. So maybe I can see this first, and this area second, and then this third. And among these, I think all these are takes the same priority. Because they are very proximate, and you start from here, you see resources first, otherwise this products, and then automatically you see solution. So this will be fourth. So okay, having privacy at the last helps. So usually I want to see the pricing. So yeah. And they're asking for a sign in and contact sales. Is it contact sales? Calling a customer care. Okay, I would want to contact sales. Is that maybe? Maybe I want the contact sales button to be in the like easily visible. Uh, I I would like to have access to it, because also it is as it is related to payments. Maybe already existing customers also, if they are facing any problems, they want to. Oh, they have to be easily able to find the contact sales button. So you directly come to the neighbor and you see the contact sales button. So okay, maybe that is sign in. It is fine. Have to sign in. That is also important. You have to make that accessible. Pricing, of course, important. Logo, okay. So it is following the order of priority in which the user needs are there. So I have to see the logo first, because the brand and everything. Uh, Sign in and contact sales should be done. You can sign in and then you can see the pricing and everything. Contact sales for existing customers' sake. So that's fine. So now we have to see what these things do. I can understand what products are. You can just say products of Stripe. Solutions. Solutions. Products are offered to solve some problems. What is solutions we do? Developers. Is it like a documentation or mostly I don't think it is like the developers of Stripe team. That is that would be too much. They just need a section in the landing page to show this is our team or something. They don't have a separate nav link for developers. So I think maybe because it is very much focused on coding, so very much focused on coding. They maybe think this may be the documents for developers and everything maybe. But resources also we can put the documentation. So I don't directly understand what these three represent. So let's see. So products they are showing all the products. Solutions. Okay, solutions. For solutions, startups. What is the difference they are showing? Mixture of enterprises. Stripe revolutionized. That is also nice. Didn't expect this. Cool payments. That a card has been published once. That movement here brought my focus here. Otherwise, I would not have paid attention to it. Payment and bank. So, start, scale, and grow. Yes, so solutions. Are they offering different kinds of product for different, or are they just price related? Maybe I have to read this. I think maybe the need for enterprises is different from startups. Startup, you just want to be able to accept payments and everything. For enterprises, what they need to revolutionize their business. Customer experience, I think they offer a similar customer experience for, I thought, at least enterprise. Is there any price? I have to dig deep into solution developers. Yeah, this is documentation. That is fine. Resources. So apart from documentation, they made a separate uh, access for documentation, which is good because they are primarily focused on coding. So it is better to have the documentation separately because if I am using Stripe, then most probably I will come to the docs frequently. So resources. Apart from that, apart from documentation, they're showing other resources like blogs, sessions, corner. I may not understand all of this, but I understand its purpose. Pricing, I think we'll go to the pricing page. Yeah, it is the percentage they take and everything details. So yeah, only the solutions bit I don't understand for now, but we'll see. Why? Okay, now the navbar is done. I want to see what it does if I contact fields. Next, developers and resources. This is for docs. This is for other source. So navbar is done. Next, we see the paragraph. So I may be uh, categorize these both into the same thing. I would like to analyze. Join the millions of companies that use Stripe to accept payments online and in person. Embedded financial services power custom revenue models and build a more profitable business. Request and invite. Request and invite. We'll come to paragraph next. Request and invite. What is telling is if you want to be use Stripe, you have to get an invite. Is that correct? Yeah. Yes. Invite only in India. Yeah, so you have to get invited to accept that, and it completely conveys that. So only the paragraph is left. Let's analyze the paragraph. So coming to the paragraph, yeah. So let's join the millions of companies. So they are saying they already have huge volume, maybe credibility that use Stripe to accept payments online and in person. Online and so they're showing flexibility. Embed financial services, power custom revenue models, and build a more profitable business. building profitable business. This thing, same as grow your revenue, and also embed financial services, power custom revenue. So customizability and embed finance. I don't understand that. We have to do research. Power custom revenue. Power custom revenue. So customizable is this is also maybe comes under flexibility. So this is also comes under flexibility. So embed financial services. Does embed here meet the context of sale? Okay. So already if you have a platform, you can directly integrate integration. That is awesome. So mostly they are talking about the flexibility and credibility. Those are the core emotions. Flexibility, credibility. Credibility, one point, and the flexibility, yeah, that is the homepage. So I also want to learn to design with intention. And finally, there is one element I forgot, which is preview. What is this preview? Why they are showing preview here? I don't. Is the website not ready, or they saying this is the preview of what you are going to see in the website? I don't. Let's test or early access. Not yet released. Okay, maybe because this is the Indian version I am seeing, so it is in the preview. Here there is yeah, where code is also it is directly getting redirected to. Okay, maybe that maybe is the reason. So if you have some other takes on it, feel free to share and also rate this stripe design from 1 to 10 in the comments. Thank you.